There is a lot of hair I cut. Hi everyone, my name is Luca and this video is 60 days late. But let me explain because I promise you everything has a good explanation. And this video has one as well. First of all, hi, my name is Luca. 90 days ago, 96 to be precise, I published a video on this channel saying, I'm tired of being fat and I no longer want to be obese. I'm going to do an Ironman. And I'm going to document the entire journey because I think this journey can be inspiring and motivational for other people who are stuck in my same exact position in life. And that's also why I'm showing up again with episode 2. Now, the problem is, when I said I'm going to upload a video each month, I dramatically misunderstood and underestimated the effort it would have taken me alone as a one person with one camera to document my training journey. Honestly, going out and running or cycling or swimming and record it simply is impossible alone. And I had this grand idea when I started this series, and I was probably partially inspired by a lot of other YouTubers who are sportsmen that I'm following, but they have entire crews with them and I don't. So I tried at the beginning, and I don't even really have a good camera because the camera I'm using is a camera I take pictures with, which is an amazing photo camera, but it sucks at videos. So I tried at the beginning and it just wasn't working out. So instead I switched my content creation to TikTok. I'm just gonna make a video on TikTok each day showing people how I train because people won't have any kind of expectation on the way these videos are recorded. And then I'm going to make the monthly update on YouTube, which is going to be polished and it's going to be nicely and well done recorded and stuff like that. So I started posting on TikTok and I've been extremely consistent. But my training has ramped up so much in these last 90 days that I never managed to have the time to actually record the YouTube video, because that one takes a lot longer time. And that's why I'm recording it now, and maybe my voice sounds a bit funny. The reason is I'm actually sick and I'm not at work today. And I've not been at work for the last 3 days, but I'm going back tomorrow. And I realized that now that I'm starting to feel better, but I still have a cold, this is kind of like my last chance to make this video. Otherwise, there's going to be way too much time in between the first video and the second one. And some of you might already say that there's a lot of space between the first and the second video, which I agree, there is a lot. And there's a lot to unfold, and we're going to get into all of that, I promise you. First of all, I did not give up, which is actually pretty fucking awesome. I'll be honest. I think it's day 96 of my challenge now. I've kind of lost count because I haven't really trained for the past 3 days, I believe, because I've been sick. But I believe the last videos I uploaded on TikTok as I'm recording was day 92, which would make today day 95 or 96. Super stoked. And I'm enjoying training, which is something, honestly, I wasn't expecting 96 days ago, because I was very motivated to change, but I didn't know I would have actually liked the lifestyle that would have come with this challenge. But now I'm 96 days in and I can say I'm pretty happy. When we started the challenge, I weighed 97.8 kilos, and I had actually bought a scale on purpose for this challenge. I had bought a scale from Withings, which was actually pretty expensive. And considering I'm not gonna make a single penny from this entire journey, I can tell you economically I'm down deep. But it's fine. I said I was gonna do it. My weight was 97.8 kilos, and this exact morning my weight was 90.3 kilos, which is an absurd weight loss of 7.5 kilos in 3 months. But that's not everything, because in reality what matters the most is, what did I lose? Did I lose muscle? Did I lose weight? Well, actually my muscle mass went up in these 96 days, and my fat mass obviously just went down, and my fat percentage went down dramatically from 27 to 20%. In fact, I actually think you might be able to see from the camera in this exact position how much weight I've lost. I don't fit any of my clothes. I had to buy completely new pants. So the first point is I've lost a lot of weight. And I still have a lot to go. Just to be absolutely clear, the goal is still 75 or 78 kilos. 75 would be the best to be ready for race day, because that would mean that I could save a lot more energy during the Ironman. The second thing is, race day still doesn't exist. That is because the Ironman I want to do, which is the one in Copenhagen, the city in which I live, actually hasn't been announced yet, because it gets announced 3 weeks after the current year's competition. And the current year's competition is in 11 days from now. So in a month from now, which is exactly when episode 4 of this series should come out, but maybe we'll get episode 3 in that day, I'll be able to purchase the ticket, which will go for around $1,000, which I don't have yet. But I'm gonna find this $1,000 in this month, and I'm gonna buy that ticket, don't worry. I'm gonna find a way. So race day doesn't exist yet, but we can start getting ready. And I still haven't started swimming. Now, the reason I haven't started swimming yet is because, well, it's summer outside. And living in Scandinavia, we don't get that many great days. So I decided I was gonna do as many trainings I could outdoor, where the weather allows me to. And part of those are not swimming. The reason I can't swim outdoor now is because I can't really swim, and I'm not allowed to do open sea swimming until I can prove to people that I can actually swim. So I'm going to start on the 1st of September, which is after summer here in Scandinavia, and I'm going to start with pool swimming, and then I'm gonna transition to open sea swimming. And hopefully I'm gonna manage to have enough time to show you guys all of this, instead of just making an update every few months. I really think that if I'm not able to show you guys what's in between, it's gonna be hard to follow. And obviously you're very welcome to go and check out the TikTok. Actually, you should do it so that you can see what I'm doing every day. And it's a way more conversational way of me of making videos, instead of this super polished camera in front of the tripod in front of me, staring at me and me trying to look serious while I do the video type of thing. There's also something else that happened with training, and that is, right after I made the first video, I started having pain again, because I actually had pain before making the video, and the pain I was having was shin splints. And the reason is I wasn't really able to balance the trainings I had to do, and my running form wasn't great. Now, my running form probably wasn't great because I was very heavy. I was, in fact, obese when I made that video, and because I didn't really know what I had to do in terms of training. And as much as I was reading into zone 2 training and endurance training, I needed some help. So right after the first video, I actually got a private coach. And the coach I'm having is called Thomas Lykke. He's Danish and he's 2-time world champion Ironman. He has, I think, 17 Ironmans in his belt and around 30 half Ironmans. And he's an Ironman certified coach. He's Danish. I'm not Danish, but he's from Denmark. So I just felt like it should have been a Danish person that helped me. And it's been absolutely amazing throughout these entire 90 days. In fact, my numbers in these days have gone absolutely bonkers, considering how I've started and how I'm doing now. But if you want to see more about the numbers in regarding how much I'm improving in training and stuff like that, I think it's just easier if you go on my Strava, which I'm linking in the description, because you can see every training that I'm doing there. And so if you follow me on TikTok and you also check out the Strava, it's gonna come absolutely naturally and you're gonna see all the progression I'm doing. But in the last 90 days, I broke my 5K record 5 times, I think. Going from 33 minutes to 28 something now. And I'm pretty sure I could run around 25 minutes right now. Or at least I could before I got sick, because now I haven't been running for 4 days. It's given me the chance to balance my training out so much, and it's taken a lot of stress out, because now I don't have to stress about how do I learn what I'm doing. I still like to research and look into every training session that I have to do and ask myself, why am I doing this? So I'm still gathering a lot of information, but just receiving them on my watch has been a game changer. I kind of just wake up on Monday and I check the entire week of training and I can schedule my life around it. It's been absolutely insane. The other thing that has happened is that I bought a bike. And I wanted to do a special episode just on the bike. But honestly, I got too excited when I got it. And I just couldn't wait to find a good day to record the video and have the bike in a box. So yeah, I opened the box and I've been using the bike for like 2 months now. So there is no dedicated video to it. I just couldn't wait. And it's a Canyon Endurance. It's an aluminum bike. It's an aluminum bike, and the reason it's aluminum is because I just went with the cheapest bike I could buy to get started on cycling, and I might be able to upgrade when I make more money, which is probably never, but you know, someone has to dream. I'm sorry, this is the proof that I'm still sick, by the way. I've been training consistently around 10 to 12 hours a week since I'm working with the coach, and it's been absolutely incredible. I'm always completely tired and shattered from the trainings, but I'm improving at such a pace, which is absolutely insane. The coach trainings are way more time demanding than I thought this journey was going to be. I don't want to make videos and tell you that I don't have time to train, so I would rather train and not have time to make videos. I'm no longer obese. Actually, I came out of obesity around 20 days after the first video was uploaded, which doesn't mean that I wasn't that fat when I started the video and the entire journey is clickbait. It's just that actually I've started losing weight a year ago and I just was ashamed, so I wouldn't really make the video until I was around 98, 99 kilos. At 95 kilos, I came out of obesity because my BMI came down to 29.5. But I was 114 kilos when I started. So that means that I've actually lost 25.5 kilos right now. And I still have 15 to go. And I'm gonna lose them. Damn, that was my phone. And I'm gonna make it. This is everything for the update. We have a lot of work. I have a lot of work actually to be done still, but it's incredible for me to be able to say that I made it all the way to day 100. And considering how much I've improved and how much weight I've lost in these 100 days, I can now confidently say that I am looking forward for the next 100 and the next update. And I really hope I manage to make more videos for you guys to see it. And when I say you guys, it's probably no one, because it's just basically my friends and my colleagues that saw the past video, but maybe one person is going to see this video and is going to get motivated. This video is going to go online as it is. I'm pretty proud of myself, and now I would love to end this video saying, and now I'm going to go train. But in reality, I'm not going to go train because I stayed home from work. So it would be very unfair if I went out and trained today. But I'm training tomorrow, and you're going to see it on TikTok because you're going to follow me there. So I'll see you guys.